What's going on, everybody? I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I got a new movie review for you today. Well, it's actually not a new movie, but it is a new review for the channel. And I am sorry if I seem like I have low energy, guys, but man, let me tell you, life is a crazy thing. When life and school and homework and all this stuff just hits you in the face, but you know you have responsibilities to the people on YouTube, you gotta do it, even if it's like almost 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock and you're exhausted and you want to fall asleep and you kind of just want to fall asleep into a coma and don't want to wake up. But anyway, I am here for you guys. And today, since October is right around the corner, I figured why not get right into talking about a Halloween/horror movie? And I figured why not talk about one of the best to come out this decade, and that is The Babadook. Let's talk about Mister Babadook, shall we? So first of all, for those of you who don't know what The Babadook is about, The Babadook is a story of a mother named Amelia who lost her husband when she on the day that her son Sam was born. And now it's the story of her and Sam essentially trying to live with each other in the same house. Because Amelia, you know what? I don't want to get too much in the detail about this. All I can say is, from that premise, they find this book called Mister Babadook, and now they got to deal with this Babadook creature that's kind of terrifying both of them. And this will always be one of my favorite horror movies. And the reason is, it's not only one of the first horror movies that I ever watched, it's also a horror movie that does the horror right. For instance, there's no jump scares, or at least I don't remember there being any jump scares. It's just tension that it builds up like a guitar string until the guitar string is ready to snap. And when it snaps, it's effective, it's terrifying, and it leaves you wanting to know more. Because the interesting thing about The Babadook is the fact that this film really is a deep exploration into grief and depression like nothing I've ever seen before in terms of a horror movie. The way that grief and depression is portrayed in The Babadook is so interesting that I can't fully describe it without you having seen it. So go watch The Babadook. And I'm not going to get into any negatives with the film because I really don't have any. My positives, however, are a lot. So let's get into it. First of all, the performances all around are great, but Essie Davis as Amelia in this film she's something truly special, and I'm so saddened by the fact that she wasn't even nominated for Best Actress the year this film came out, and this film wasn't nominated for any awards, even though it came out in Australia and then American audiences saw it. But she by far was the best actress that entire year. Essie Davis is phenomenal, and The Babadook is great. Also, the way that the director and the entire team played on colors. In this film, there isn't a lot of color. There is in terms of Amelia and Sam. They have colorful outfits on and everything else, but the people they come in contact with, the police that they meet up with, their house, the environment that they're in, it's all very drudgery. The inside of the house, it's all grays and blacks and white, and the darker elements of those kinds of things. There really isn't a lot of color to this movie. There is specific reasons that I'm not going to get into, but it does involve depression and what happens if somebody gets over their depression, or what happens if that depression starts to consume them. The color palette and the set designs and everything in this film is just, it's designed and created and crafted to be used in such a perfect way. The cinematography here and the way they crafted every element, every little detail in this film is so masterfully handled. However, my favorite part of this overall film is how it handles the themes of grief and depression. Full transparency for you guys, my family, including myself, are people that have dealt with depression on a very, very, very grievous level, and it's something that I hate. It's something I don't like getting into. But it is one of the reasons why I love The Babadook so much. Because if there's a film that has explored depression besides Manchester by the Sea, it is this one. And every element from top to bottom of The Babadook is some of my favorite filmmaking I have ever seen. And you guys know me. I'm a big horror junkie. And the Babadook, I ate it right up. And I eat it right up every single time I watch it. It's just so well done. And as you guys can already see, I'm starting to lose a little bit of energy, so I better wrap this review up. But I don't have any problems with the Babadook, guys. This is one of my all-time favorite films. It's definitely in my top 5 favorite horror films by far. It might even be top 2. But you know what that means. I gotta say that the Babadook is suit-worthy. Before you guys go, just be sure that you check out either my reviews for 2018 or any other reviews that I do. Click right up there. You can also subscribe to this channel by clicking right over there. And the Sweet Film Podcast that me and my buddy Zach Pope do is right over there. But guys, ultimately it is what you say. So do you like the Babadook? Do you hate it? Or are you indifferent because you haven't seen it? Whatever your thoughts are, put it down in the comment section. Let's get that conversation started. And I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. And if you like what you've seen here, and you want to see more, click right there and subscribe and become part of the fray of nerds who love cinema. You all have a fantastic day.